Another resource that I could share with you is my SAE scoring rubric. I created these and adapted them from one that was shared with me. And so it includes the all the portions of the student's SAE grade. My SAEs are worth 100 points at the end of the term. And so the students are required to keep track of their immersion SAE hours that they work outside of class. So the students are required to do a minimum of 1 hour a week. And at the high school, they have 12 weeks in the trimester. So they have to have 12 entries. And so even students who are taking care of their pets, I said, if you feed and water them morning and night, that's 10 minutes a day, 7 days a week, that's 70 minutes. You've exceeded your 1 hour minimum requirement. I do encourage the students that work more than the 1 hour minimum to record all of the hours that they work. I also want to make sure that this is easy enough that all students can be successful in their immersion SAE projects. The final project is a one-page summary that they need to complete at the end of the trimester, and they include the information that they researched about their foundational SAE, or they also can choose to do their immersion SAE if they want to for this final project. I can share that template with you as well. It's just text boxes that outline the information that they should include. And I also have them include a picture because that helps me with my advisor role in supervising their SAE projects. I take a lot of pictures in my class, so students learning skills that relate to their future career, I get pictures of that so that they can put that on their final project. That is another way to help your students be successful and for you to keep to help you be supervising their SAE projects. The career research weekly topics, that's a Google document that I shared with them and I've shared with you. And it has every week, it has an assignment for them to complete. There are 3 different levels, the awareness, the intermediate, and the advanced. And so each student has selected the level that fits their, how far along they are in their career planning. So each week they complete this. This is also worth 20 points at the end of the quarter. The financial literacy, I require my students to keep track of one financial entry per month. If they are an immersion SAE and they have in their placement and they work for someone, they can record their checks that they receive. If they're entrepreneur, they can record expenses for their and income from their projects. If they are not or they're unpaid placement, I have the students record personal expenses. So sometimes we just put in that they went to Culver's and they spent so much money at Culver's, and we record that as a personal expense. The reason I do this is because students need to understand the importance of keeping track of their finances. And in the AET, it's pretty easy for them to record their financial entries and to get them introduced to that and just get them started. The last component is for their foundational SAE, to keep track of it in the AET in their record keeping. I have the students record the time they spend on their career planning and their career research. So they also need to make sure that their profile in the AET is at 100%, and that they've recorded 12 journal entries for the time they've spent on their career. So this is the rubric that I created for this year that I will be using to grade the students, and this is and this totals up to 100 points. Again, we want the students to be successful, and so I think that having minimum requirements, but encouraging students to go above and beyond makes it easy for all students to be successful.